Sorry. Okay. I sound bad because I'm sick. But I figured I'd just make a video because I know there's a lot of stuff. And God gave me a big story and it's time for me to put my chest out sometimes. Okay. So I'm going to catch everybody up real quick here. October 11th, my car was detained at like 7:25 p.m. Okay. Because I ran out of gas on the side of 71. And instead of, talking, I just pulled my beanie down over my face and I had my dog with me. And I just waited for them to come there. But we're going to reverse a little bit because there's another part of the story that's a miracle and funny and a blessing too, okay? So I have recently got out of a very bad situation and keep moving myself forward. The person's not bad. Addictions are bad. Situations can be bad. Situationships, toxic, okay? There's healthy toxic and then there's not healthy toxic. So, the 11th, I was at work. I had only slept a couple hours because I had went and hung out with a friend. And it was all healthy hanging out, but because people at work, bitter exes and other people with good intentions that may not have the whole story. If you know, some of this story is not important. I mean, it just leads up to great miracles. But I'm just going to put my chest out. So I get snapped at like 8 in the morning. I'm like chilling. Like I'm vibing. I had my coffee. I was going on my sleep. Like I was having a good time. I wasn't manic. I wasn't high on meth, which will be proven later against my will and my Fifth Amendment right. And the fact that I take heart pills and was shot up and don't even know. But we'll get to that. So at 8 a.m., I'm at HR and I'm like, I demand to be drug tested right now or I'm not working another hour in this building. And I'm hired into a company. And we're not going to talk about that company because I love my company. I love my coworkers. I love working there. I love the benefits of working there. It's a job I enjoy. It's hard. It's hard work. Sometimes 44-hour weeks and 4 days at a distribution center, lifting thousands and thousands of pounds, thousands of boxes. Okay? But anyway, because of some drama going on and because of my past and because possible people I may have been hanging out with the night before and other people, it's like that I'm on meth again, which I haven't done meth for years. If anybody even knew me, they would, if you really know me, you know me. And it's cool to doubt me, but I watched my mom die from complications. Bro, I don't have time for that because this is a miracle. And my mom's a miracle. God's good to me. So, fast forward. My HR department, not one HR person, but two, God love them. Neither one of them would drug test me. They're like, Gracie, we have to have suspicion. And none of us have suspicion. I was taken to the other HR lady and so I was like, well, can I leave? Because I've worked my points down. I really, I love my job. I actually do. And the people there. I love having a good time. I love having fun. So they're like, no. I was like, well, can I leave then for the rest of the day and still have my job tomorrow? Yes, but let your manager know. So I go back, call my manager, let my very good friend know that I was leaving. It was her birthday. So I leave. I go pull myself together. I decide I'm going to drive a gift somewhere. So I drive it down there in Columbus. So I was like, no, I'm going to be a grown-up. I don't want to put my chest out. I'm just going to give this gift in the morning. Right? So I got my dog Tucker too, which, not my dog now, but I love little Tucker. So anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I run out of gas on the side of 71 with my dog. Okay? So instead of being an adult, and I will say this, I should have responded, but I wasn't out of it. And they thought I was in psychosis. They don't know that I've heard the things they said. And the body cam videos will show that they threatened to shoot my dog if I didn't talk to them. Okay? But that's a fast forward. So I was like, okay. I hadn't renewed some things yet, which have been renewed. Everything's good now, and I am in my car, and God is good. But, so I was like, I'm not dealing with this today. This is, and I'm getting accused at work for being happy. For the first time in a long time, getting out of a very bad situation. Not a bad person. Addictions are bad situations. So I'm going to say that loud. Everybody needs to grow and go on their journeys, okay? So anyway, I refuse to get out of the car. That doesn't mean anything. Okay, I'm not doing anything illegal, right? No, wrong. Because I had to pull my beanie down and my dog's going crazy. And he's half pit. So it's like, yes. Like, whatever, bro. I'm here for this because I know my rights, right? No, they dragged me out of the car. They threatened to shoot him. This is after a while of them beating on the door, threatening to do all these kind of things if I don't respond, blah, blah. They dragged me out physically by force, okay? Eventually throw me into an ambulance where they start talking back and forth, whoever was in there, because I had not opened my eyes at this point, because they had ripped my beanie off as I was getting pulled out. But I'm learning to hear and keep my mouth shut and my eyes closed, okay? This was a hard lesson, though, but it ended in a lot of blessings and a lot of miracles that people would not believe. So, anyway. Okay, so I'm in the ambulance. And I am still not responding at this point. Maybe I still have my beanie on. They may not have pulled it off yet. No, they didn't pull it off yet. Maybe they did. Because my hands were over my face. Because some conversation was going on. And one of them under the breath called me a stupid bitch. Because I would not respond to nothing they were saying. They were threatening me. They were threatening me to use Jocelyn against me. They were threatening me with all these things. They didn't even know my name. Didn't know that I take Atenolol for my heart from prior complications of years of bad decisions, and I'm so glad I'm making the right ones because I'm here for it. So anyway, they converse back and forth, right? They think I'm in some kind of psychosis, which I was not. One of them said it's borderline physical assault. And then after that, a little bit of a conversation went on. And then after that, they ripped me, strapped me down, like they pried me apart. And if anything, let's hypothetically say this, if I was to be doing anything, it would be like they have, I don't know, I was going to say hypothetically, they have Delta 8 and things like that. It stores in Ohio legally now, and I'm not in a meth house, and I work every day, and I take care of my kid that I have, that God gave me as a miracle, and I have my relationship with my older kids. But anyway, so after discussing his borderline assault, blah, 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 they strap me down to the table and against my will shoot me up with 3 things. I still don't know to this day what they were. And I wake up in Mount Carmel Behavioral Health, which turned out to be another blessing because I met an older man in there who owns a business, who had furniture, who was married to a Chinese lady, and they've been married for years. Met some other great people. Learned how to deal with actual triggers, facts over feelings, dealing with trauma and stress. It was actually beautiful. Jocelyn was safe the whole time. Get out. Get my car by a miracle today. Keys in it, everything in it. No charges. No summons had been sent for this. A passed drug screen the same day that I requested one at HR. Passed brain scan, passed time at Mount Carmel, written off work, stress-free environment, getting out of domestic violent situations, and growing for my children, keeping them safe. I'm here for that. And it's funny because it's like, and it's like some people just disappear, which is cool because I get that it's a lot and it's like, seems like a story, but like, I'm here for it. I'm here to put my chest out. I exhibited my fifth. If I wanted to push it, if the Bible didn't talk so much about government and suing, I could push it. I have 2 years worth of 911 calls. One I finally made myself eventually when my phone got broken. Ended in nothing. No rehab, no help for me. Not rehab for me, rehab for someone else. That's neither here nor there. Good people, pray for everybody. We've all got our problems. But it's like, I'm here for this because this is a story that people's like, no way, you can't make this up. I keep talking about writing a book. So no charges, no nothing. I have my job. Because I was in that place, everything's actually better in my life. I get to move closer to home and keep my job, and my daughter gets to stay in school, and I get to be closer to my other kids, and I get to be like free and heal. Who lost in this situation? Like, I'm not being cocky. God is the one protecting me. But like, and we're not going to talk about the fact that you shot me up with 3 different shots and you had no idea anything about me. What drugs I could have been on. This is before I was drug tested. This is like after they shot me, or after they strapped me down. They thought I was in psychosis. Bro, I'm here for it. Like, let's have the body cam video from that day. You know what I mean? Let's start talking with our chests out, because some of us that are doing our best Like, literally doing our best and, like, finally trying our best to be the way we were raised to be and the things we've taught and learned. Like, we need a break sometimes. And we, like, need to unite. And it's sad. It's sad that somebody can't be happy and bubbly listening to music at work without you thinking they're high because they used to be an addict. Or people starting drama because they're your ex. And they're jealous, accusing you of hanging out with somebody else being on meth. I'm here for it, though, because I still ended up with my drug test. I ended up with hundreds of dollars in the bank, more than I would have thought, because I was in that place. All kinds of money loaded, PTO, leftover paychecks, daily pay. I had friends take me to work. Friends that came over as soon as I got home. I was home a couple hours and I had friends come straight over. And that's not me boasting about me. That's God. And that's me just trying to be nice to people and loving. And us always being open and real and honest. Like, I'm here for it. Because I exhibited my faith. If I really wanted to push it, but I don't, because I see my blessings in it. And I know some people don't believe in God. That's fine. I know some people are still going to judge me. Listen, man, you don't know the hells I've seen. I try my best not to judge y'all. I don't know the hells y'all have seen. But let's give each other some credit. Let's build each other up. Like, our generation is going to die.